All right, we got to talk about what's going on in Fulton County. You need to bear with me here, and please don't kill the messenger. Um, so, the Department of Justice is not going into Fulton County confiscating all the records they already have um, because they're questioning the vote in 2020. Looking at the subpoena, this is part of a bigger plot that they're going with. They allege in the subpoena that you cannot safely attest to 315,000 votes that were contained on 130 tabulator tapes because those tabulator tapes were not properly signed like they were supposed to be by law by local voting officials. And Fulton County flat out admits this. So if you work polls like I have, at the end of the voting day, you go to the voting machine and it spits out the tabulator tape. And this roll of tape contains all of the voting data. And this tape is used to compare to actual physical ballots. You make sure that it all matches up down to a T, right? But the tracking and the proper handling and accountability of these tabulator tapes starts with the manager the day of the vote and two poll workers all signing the tabulator tapes. It kicks off a whole process. And 130 tabulator tapes did not have any signatures on them. And this is all that they needed. The judges agreed. Okay. Why are they doing this if they're not questioning the recount? Because they want access to private information of voters, social security numbers, and driver licenses in deep blue, heavy Democratic counties. And what this does, there's a lot of naturalized citizens. Naturalized citizens are allowed to vote. They have every right to vote like you and me. But the data in the DMV systems might not have caught up. They may still say that they're non-citizens in old systems. And that's all the Department of Justice needs to take control of, say, Fulton County and then purge all of those voters from the voting rolls. Secondly, and more importantly, people are being executed in the streets. They're being pried from their schools, from their homes, from their workplace. They're disappearing when they're sent to detention centers. This is going to discourage so many naturalized citizens from voting. It absolutely is. They do not want to be on this administration's radar in any way, shape, or form. And showing up to vote is going to scare the living shit out of them. And the DOJ is doing this with 20 other states as well. The others have successfully beat them back, but Fulton County, with their shitty way of not following protocol to the T, opened the door for Fulton County, and it's a big Democratic stronghold. And so that's how they're going to try to interfere with the midterm and future elections. So there you go.